allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Welcome, everyone. This is to advise those present at this meeting of the Board of Education of the Pinelands Regional School District in the County of Ocean that adequate notice of this meeting was provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act. The notice has been posted in the Board of Education office, junior high school, and high school buildings. The notice was also mailed to the press of Atlantic City, Asbury Park Press, and filed with municipal clerks of Bass River, Eagleswood, Mill Lake Harbor Township, and the Borough of Tuckerton. Want to do another roll call?
Mr. Bartlett, he will be marked absent. Miss Betty.
Here.
Mr. Bonnicky.
Here.
Mr. Dalio.
Here.
Miss Fagan. She will be marked absent. Miss Martin. Here. Miss Zimmerman. Here. Miss Hennadel. She will be marked absent. Miss McVeigh.
Here.
And Miss Benson. Here. We are in session.
All right, moving on to item number 5, approval of minutes. We need a motion to approve 5A, the open meeting on January 23rd, and 5B, the closed session on January 23rd. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Right, Miss Betty. We're voting on the minutes. Mr. Bonnicky.
I'll abstain.
Mr. Dalio. Miss Martin. Yes. Miss Zimmerman. Yes. Miss McVeigh.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All righty, moving on to the report of the superintendent. I give you Dr. McCauley.
Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Miss Benson first.
Sorry, my printer was not working today, so it's on my phone. So February was a great month at the high school. The class of 2023 held the annual senior fashion show on Friday, organized by the yearbook committee, and they did a great job. The Pinelands Thespians previewed this year's spring musical, Matilda, to the elementary schools on Friday, and they cannot wait to open the show this Thursday. The History Club is hosting their annual UNICEF bake sale this Wednesday. All proceeds go to Turkey and Syria earthquake victims. The Spanish Club has begun their annual Pulsera project to raise money for artisans in Central America. Senior Takeover Day was held on February 9th. Seniors prepared lessons and activities, observed classes, and supervised bus and lunch duty throughout the day. The Heroes and Cool Kids program visited the elementary schools to talk to future Wildcats about resilience. I attended that, and it was really helpful. Lastly, many spring sports meetings were held last week, and we can't wait for new seasons to begin. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a few items. Just so the board knows, we did announce to our staff, the teacher and educators of the year, we're going to formally recognize them at the next board meeting. Karen Kenny and her team, along with the help of school-based youth services, have created QR codes that are placed all around the schools now. And basically, if students need help with mental health or any type of support, they merely have to just scan the code and it's going to take them to an array of services that are provided to them. So just something quick and easy and up with the current technology. As Miss Benson said, Matilda starts this week, Thursday night. All of the board members were given 2 tickets. We hope to see everyone there. And I know Miss Miller and Miss Martin are there every night. So we will see you there. I just want to commend one of our teachers that transferred over willingly to the woodshop program. He's doing amazing. The room looks wonderful. He has a lot of ideas and projects planned. So I'll update the board accordingly as he's doing those. The bridge program has been very successful. Congratulations to the team that developed that. I know that the high school team really took the lead in that. At this point right now in the junior high, we have 33 students that were invited. This is if they were failing the first marking period. And in the high school, we have 62 students that were invited and 50 are attending. So Ms. Green really has done a wonderful job on this. And it's a way for students that are falling behind those first 2 marking periods to make sure that their year is still successful. So really great job by everyone involved in that. Course selection is in full swing for the upcoming school year. New courses are available to students, mostly in the area of science. Some examples are Honors Ecology 2, AP Physics 1 and AP Physics C, and Forensic Science. We are also going to be having a junior ROTC program offering, which will be an elective for students, and they will travel the last periods of the day to Southern. So we partnered with them to help Southern out with some of the cost and to provide that service to our students. So we're super excited about that. And then we do have an apprenticeship program starting for next year. I know we talked a lot about that, and with the help of Miss Nooner and the JAGS program, we're able to offer that not only to the JAGS students, but some of our seniors that want to go out and do work and get paid. So they will be participating in an apprenticeship program. We also have our 3 academies, the Humanities Law, Biomedical, and Performing Arts. This graduating year, 2023, 11 students will be graduating that started in that program 4 years ago. So it's our first group to be graduating this year. So we're super proud of them. We are working on, as we talked about earlier with the Finance Committee, a new board office. We have been really enjoying our time here at the junior high upstairs in the back of the building, but it's not sustainable and we can't do that forever. So we are working on some new options for a board office. I would like to congratulate and recognize Mr. Bond, if he's still here this evening. After 25 years with Pinelands Regional, he will be retiring. His official retirement is not for a few months, but he's going to be taking some of his time and assisting us as needed from home to care for his kids at home. And we're really happy for him that he has that opportunity, and he will be greatly missed. And thank you for your time here. And then lastly, I just want to, thank the Board of Education once again for your ongoing support with all of the initiatives that we have here. This happens because of your support and all that you do for us. We're able to support our staff because you support us. Any ideas that I come up with, I know that you're always going to say, this is great, this is wonderful. So I'm not afraid to take those risks, and neither is the administrative team. So thank you so much for everything. And that's all that I have.
All righty, moving on to item number 7, presentations, Girl Scouts award presentation.
Do you want to have Miss Barchetto come up to the microphone? James or someone, would you mind taking a picture after they're done with their presentation?
Good evening. Okay, I'm Julie Barchetto, and I am a local Girl Scout leader for 4 different troops. But tonight we are recognizing some bronze and silver award recipients from 2 of my troops. They all can't be here, so there were supposed to be 16, but you can see 4 of them were able to make it. Some are at volleyball, some are at the play, and everywhere else. So we're glad they can make it. And then one other troop who's not mine, but she's over at the play as well. So we're going to present to these girls and show you what they've done for our community. Okay. Silver Award. The Girl Scout Silver Award is the highest honor a Girl Scout cadet can achieve. The award gives girls the opportunity to be organized, determined leaders who are dedicated to improve their community. Girl Scout Silver Award earners are part of an exceptional group of girls who have used their knowledge and leadership skills to make a difference in the world. Haley B, Giovanna G, and Mackenzie L from Troop 276 of Little Lake Harbor did the Spreading Positive Messages for their project. They worked together. Mackenzie, Haley, and Giovanna made a big difference in their community with their Silver Award by putting out positive words to anyone and everyone. These little actions can make someone's whole day, and the girls wanted to remind people that they are enough and everything is going to be okay. Through their project, they painted positive quotes in the cat shack, a local pantry, and the school bathrooms, in both gender bathrooms. The girls designed the quotes and painted them themselves on the walls and doors of the bathrooms, working with the school to share their message and spread positivity. Community Uplift was completed by Sarah C. and Aubrey H. from the same troop. Their project, Sarah and Aubrey, their silver award was created because girls wanted the residents of a local group home to have more peaceful and interactive space in their outdoors surroundings. The girls designed the new space, putting up a bird feeder, a flower box, deer feeder, and bought a new table so the residents would be able to watch the animals. The girls also bought a new bench for them to be able to wait for their bus to pick them up. The girls reached out to the community and received donations of $500. Lowe's in supplies and flowers, Hands, who supplied mulch and soil, Sandy T's supplied butterfly bushes and other flowers. Stafford Medical donated the table and chairs and the umbrella. Home Depot donated a $50 gift card, and Tractor Supply donated the deer feeder and deer feed. The girls taught the residents how to feed the animals and how to take care of their outdoor new space. Grace C. from Troop 518 of Little Egg Harbor, her project for the Silver Award was Gardens Galore. During the global pandemic, Grace created her Silver Award called Gardens Galore and focused all about gardening safely and at home. Hers was done through the pandemic, so she reached out through the community and through the computer. With her easy to access website, people from not only her town, but all over can benefit from the miracle of gardening. She led her team in researching and creating the website, highlighting important sessions for specific plants and the planting processes. She taught members of her community and shared her tips and tricks as well for people to continue gardening after the pandemic. The Bronze Award. The Girl Scout Bronze Award is the highest honor a Girl Scout junior can achieve. Girls work together to complete a Bronze Award take action project that is meaningful to them. Through the project, they learn leadership skills, work with people in their community, build confidence, and develop skills, all while making the world a better place. They have to complete 20 individual hours, whereas the Silver Award, all of those girls did 40. If they go for gold, they have to do 80 individual hours. We had positive messages through Gaga with Ava S., Leah B., Ariana L., Lily C., and Abigail D. from Troop 516, Little Egg Harbor. They built a Gaga pit at Frog Pond. All of the girls built a Gaga pit, which is a fun game played in an octagon to get players out for Frog Pond Elementary School. They did it with the help of parents and community members and Principal Denning. That Houses for a Better Ecosystem was completed by Peyton S., Juliana S., Emma S., Madison H., another Emma S., Sophia N., and Malia R. Those girls sourced materials from pallets and other sustainable materials to build bat houses to help balance the mosquito population in our community. The houses were hung at Frog Pond Elementary School and other local areas. Beyond learning about the ecosystem, the girls gained skills working with a variety of tools and the process of planning and building a simple structure. Now I'm going to give the girls that are here their bronze awards and a little certificate from the board. Okay, Ariana.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
I just want to say thank you for allowing us to be here. And also, if anybody has any ideas for any projects for the bronze, silver, or gold, there are a bunch of girls that are looking for ideas in the community, in the school, and in the surrounding areas. So please feel free to reach out to me and give me any suggestions.
It looks like we need some more things at Mitchell School. So we have Frog Pond covered. So
Mitchell School wants a Gaga pit. I have
yes.
heard that's thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And if you would like to, before we move on with the meeting, you're welcome to stay, but you're welcome to get up and go home as well. It's already after 6 and I'm sure there's homework and other things to do. So feel free to leave at any time. Moving on to item number 8, board forum. Any of my fellow board members have anything they would like to discuss or bring up at this moment? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business, the Earth Day cleanup. Who might be discussing?
That would be.
Take your time.
Yep, do these when you're done.
Okay.
It's okay.
So the new business and old business, we're kind of going to do a bog update, which includes an Earth Day cleanup. Dr. Clark and I met with and Mr. Ardoin met with the company Princeton Hydro last week or 2 weeks ago. And this group is respected in the field and highly recommended by professionals on our dam committee. They would serve as the project managers if we go with their group. We are meeting again with them to follow up on that meeting tomorrow to discuss costs and logistics of the project. And the dam committee members were interested in doing a bog cleanup. We are planning on Earth Day cleanup in conjunction with Jersey Friendly Yards and their Barnegat Bay Blitz on April 22nd from 9 a.m. to noon. And that's it.
Thank you very much. Moving on to residents forum for agenda items only. Board policy 0167 encourages the community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect a reasonable time limit when commenting on agenda items. Anyone from the public wish to address the board on agenda items only? Seeing no one, we'll move on to item number 10, instructional. We need a motion to approve items, instructional items A through E. A through E. Second, any questions?
Who seconded it? Sorry.
Any questions on instructionals A through E? Seeing none,
All right, Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Mr. Bonnicky,
Yes.
Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Ms. Martin. Yes. Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mrs. McVeigh,
yes.
motion carries.
All right, we'll move on to item number 11, personnel. We need a motion to approve items A through T. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Seeing none,
Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Mr. Bonnicky,
Yes.
Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Ms. Martin.
Yes.
Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mrs. McVeigh,
yes, with an abstention on item number S.
your abstention is noted. Motion carries.
All right, moving on to item number 12, operations. We need a motion to approve items A through E.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Mr. Bonnicky,
Yes.
Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Ms. Martin.
Yes.
Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mrs. McVeigh,
Yes.
motion carries.
All right, moving on to item number 13, report of the board secretary, business administrator. We need a motion to approve items A through P.
I'll make the motion.
Second. Any questions? Seeing none?
Ms. Betty,
Yes.
Mr. Bonnicky,
Yes.
Mr. Dalio,
Yes.
Ms. Martin,
Yes.
Ms. Zimmerman. Yes. Mrs. McVeigh,
Yes.
motion carries.
All right, moving right along, item number 15, residents forum for general topics. Board policy 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect a reasonable time limit when commenting on any topic. Anyone from the audience wish to address the board on general topics? Seeing none, we'll move on to board forum. And we will start with Miss Betty.
Afraid of that.
All right, never mind, we'll start-
being first out. It's a surprise.
I usually start at either end and work around.
Would you mind doing that?
I sure will. Mr. Bonnicky.
Other than that gesture. Nothing else to add at this time.
All right, Ms. Zimmerman.
Nothing else, thank you.
All righty. Ms. Martin.
Oh, I have a list.
All right, go for it.
First off, I'd like to thank whoever's idea it was to National Board of Education Member Month in January. Thank you for our certificates and cookies. Also, I didn't get the chance last month to thank Miss Clifton-Walner for all that she's done. And also, Mr. Bond, wish you well, and also Miss Sanford. Every school should have a Miss Sanford. They
It's
really should.
amazing.
So thank you, Miss Sanford, for all that you've done. I'd also, again, we bring this up, I bring it up. I really would just like to thank the staff and the administration for keeping the well-being, the safety, the success of every student at the forefront. I've been on a little over a year now, and it has never been more apparent just how important these kids are to all of you. So thank you. Rah rah for the AP pep rally and exams coming up. Should be interesting. And thank you to the Girl Scouts. And I think that's it for this one.
Good. I believe we can rest right there.
I was.
Matilda, Miss Betty, would you like to speak?
I would like to say,
Okay.
we just left feeding the crew and the cast. They're working their tails off, trying to make an amazing show, which it always is.
Mhm.
I was talking to people from another school and I said that this theater group is like, the gem in a very fancy cap. They're really doing well. Which brings me to the only other thing I wanted to say is that, as some of you know, I've worked at other schools. And I think I have a really good perspective on how Pinelands is doing. And every time I sit here going, wow, that's a good idea. You guys, we're supporting the students very well, if you ask me. I think I'm qualified to say that. Good luck to the APs. That's a big deal. And that's all I've got, except you do an amazing job. And Girl Scouts, go.
Thank you so much. Mr. Dalio?
Oh, actually, there's really nothing after what these ladies have said.
Yeah.
So I have nothing further to add.
All
I
righty.
could do this every month.
Yes, you can.
We might just leave our board forum up to Miss Martin for now on. Very well said and very heartfelt. I would like to reiterate the same thing that, our job as board members is made easier because of the administration and the teachers and just the overall atmosphere here at Pinelands. So, kudos to everyone. And come out and see Matilda for sure. For sure. If you mention theater program in the state, Pinelands is at the top of the list. And that's due to the dedication of people like Mr. Miller and Mr. DeFrancia and Mrs. DeFrancia and everybody down the line. And it's an amazing program. And we are so lucky to have that type of a program that we can benefit to go see an amazing show. So definitely go see it. Kudos to everyone in the sports field. The wrestling program finished up their regions, and we have Mason Livio going to the States, which is congratulations to him. And to everyone else, have a good night. Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.